What's up, angels? Happy Thursday. Welcome back. So today my podcast launched on, well, actually I was interviewed for a podcast on the Not Too Popular podcast. So I was just listening to that right here.
Surgery for all my dilemmas like a lot of the girls do.
It's a little entertaining, it's a little educational, but it's definitely 100% Celia-ish. So definitely go give that a listen. It's on iTunes, Spotify, and a couple other channels. It's one of my girlfriends, Mel, launched the podcast and she asked if I would be on, and I'm so grateful I took the opportunity because it's been a hot second since I've done a podcast. So anyways, for the meat of this video and for what's in the title, because I don't do clickbait, I want to talk about something that I was speaking about on my Instagram. So I posted a photo of my before and after of a 1 month progress. And first I'm going to say that in order to get those results, there was a calorie deficit. There was also me being mindful of my macros. I eat very high protein. My macros are very dialed in. I'm doing lower carbohydrates and moderate fat as of right now. And then also I am weight training really hard twice a day. And so the results that I got are going to be upon that, not just upon this one thing. And so when I talk about stuff, I like to give full context and be very mindful, not to be like, so this is the magic thing that's going to make you superhuman, because that is just not true. And anyone who's out there on the interwebs selling you guys something that is, well, I will just say suspect. When it seems too good to be true, like, oh, you don't have to do any work, you're just gonna look fabulous, it's amazing, be a little suspicious of that because it sounds like BS, okay? So basically I put this photo out. You guys were like, wow, that's a really big change. How'd you do it? And I was like, well, you know, there is something called stomach vacuums that I'm starting to kind of get into. I heard about it back when I worked in supplements and back when I was doing bodybuilding. People would talk about it and I was like, that seems really weird. I never got into it. I don't know why I didn't get into it. Maybe it would have been like a game changer back in the day. But it is something that I really am very interested in because I have very weak abdominal muscles. So that's something that I've been working on training, is my transverse abdominals and just really getting everything nice and tight, because I do have a little bit of a sway back. So you guys know that I have a little bit of this. For slang, they call it duck butt. I was getting a lot of this, and I'm trying to actively reverse it and be mindful of my body, but it's gonna take a lot more core work. And so this is really good for stabilizing the core. And so that is just one thing that I've been really working on this month. And so I wanna show you guys what this is, because I've had you guys DMing saying, hey, what is this thing that you call the stomach vacuum? And so I'm actually gonna show you how I do it. I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert. In fact, I'm very much a noob. But I decided I wanted to show you guys my experience so that you can follow along, join. If you wanna see someone who's like pro at it, just YouTube it. I'm sure there's people who are way better than me at it. Go find their channel. But if you are here to just be here for the Celia-ness, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then bell notification so you never miss a thing. So basically what you want to do is you want to, this is my stomach relaxed. What you want to do is you want to breathe out all your air and almost like kind of tuck and pull this, like your lower abdominals in as much as possible, because there's two walls to the abdominals. There's the transverses on the inside, and then you have the outside muscles that show. So what we're doing is we're strengthening the transverse abdominals. So what we're gonna do is pull that in and breathe out. And I'm gonna show you guys from the side. So you're pulling in, and you're not sucking in, you're actually pulling up and in. And you do that as much as you can. So I'm gonna raise my arms so you can see. Per usual, the dogs are fighting. And I can't get it super suctioned yet. I'm gonna continue to try. You will feel this. It is a full workout. Like I'm already starting to feel a little bit of sweating.